from 6 to 9. You're about to have a really good time, and it's sure to make you smile. On the bus, in the car, on the AirPods without wires. Crank it up on the worksite, it's the Bad and Liam podcast. Bad and Liam podcast.
G'day there, podcaster.
Yeah, a little bit of a different show this morning. Might sound a bit weird. It's because we're broadcasting from a shopping centre. Why? Not because the shopping centre was paying us. That some shows have to do it from car yards and stuff. Luckily, we've never been forced to do that. Actually, no.
Oh, no, we
did.
have. We've all done it.
Remember, we did the one from Bianco.
Yeah, Bianco is the one that comes to mind where I think, oh, yeah, that's when you really know you're not doing well in radio. Like, that's when you know you're at a real low rung.
Yeah,
when you're doing a show from a hardware store because they got a sale on.
We did the Bianco hardware sale when we were back in our fresh days, back in the community radio days.
And I remember genuinely thinking this is awesome because there was free bacon and egg sandwiches.
Yeah,
but like
we've made it.
The kind of content was just really bad when you look back and they go like the manager would come on and talk about like this power drill he had for sale.
Yeah, and all like they'll be like, and after 8 we're having a cement mixer race.
Yeah,
which cement mixer can mix the fastest.
Yeah,
it was literally that stuff.
Yeah,
but
funny in hindsight.
Yeah, we were at the shopping centre, of course, to unveil the brand new Adelaide Icons mural. We were talking about that a little while ago. It looks amazing.
Yep, I'm assuming you had to see it up on the Ben and Liam Instagram page.
Yeah, to check it out if you're not close to the shops or live in the state or whatever. But it's pretty much a whole show about that. But enjoy.
It is launch day. We are broadcasting live in front of our Adelaide Icons mural.
Liam, you and I have done radio together now for, let's say, almost 10 years, and I'm surprised this is the first time we've done a show from the car park.
Yeah.
Because this place is iconic for me. I grew up here. So we're sitting right outside the giant red wall where the cinema is, and then just to the right of the cinema wall is our mural, which looks incredible, Liam.
Oh, man, it is huge. Way bigger than I thought. We're talking 120 square metres, just chock-a-block full of things that South Aussies know and love. We'll get some photos up soon. But hey, if you're in the area or you before you're heading into work or school this morning, come say g'day to Ben and I. You can get a Farmers Union iced coffee. We got here so early. We got here before the toilets even opened. And I asked the security guard what's my best bet, and he said the servo. So I went to the servo and I said, can I use your toilet? And they said, no, it's customers only. And I said, well, what do you mean? And she said, oh, you got to get some petrol. And I said, I got petrol yesterday. So then she made me fill up $6.40 worth of petrol before I could do a poo because I've had 2 coffees this morning. But now we're here. We're all good.
You know what you need? A Farmers Union iced coffee, lactose free.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, well, they have paid for this amazing wall in front of us.
Swim with the kids or swim with the turtles. Make up for missed holidays and plan your family getaway at whatif.com. What If? It's Aussie for travel.
Broadcasting live from the Elizabeth City Centre, Liam. Come on down. You can say g'day. We're on the cinema side.
Yeah, shout out to the guy in the Silver Commodore who just drove past and went, hey, and then drove off. Yeah, that's cool. You don't have to stick around and say g'day. You can just you can do a drive-by if you want. That's totally fine.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Yep, 5 questions in front of you. Make sure you call through 13 24 10. If you do, you get in the draw for Nova's First Class and 50K, which is being given away today. Julie in Morphett Vale, good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, we're well. A little chilly here at the Elizabeth Shops in front of our Adelaide Icons mural. Are you going to be driving all the way from Morphett Vale to say g'day to us this morning?
Well, no, I'm sorry I'm not, but I've just driven into the city and back. If you were in there, I could have...
Fair. Yeah, no, Julie, no pressure. No pressure.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice if you made the effort.
It's a bit of a slap in the face, but,
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
You know what? You can see it on Instagram, same as everyone else. Well, let's kick into this quiz. We're obviously at the Elizabeth City Centre today launching the Icons mural. Who was the suburb of Elizabeth named after?
Queen Elizabeth.
Correct.
Easy. Adelaide's worst intersections have been ranked, and the most dangerous is the intersection of Marion Road and Sturt Road. What Westfield shopping centre is nearby that intersection?
Westfield Marion.
Correct.
Got it. Tennis legend Roger Federer has retired. What mail courier company does he share a nickname with?
That's a weird question.
I was going to say, can you repeat that question for me?
I'll be honest. My first time seeing it, it's a weird question.
It's so Roger Federer, He's retired. What mail courier company does he share a nickname with?
Yeah, well, I'm going to pass on that one, guys.
I just want to give you a pass.
Fair game. I think we'll give you the pass. FedEx is what we were looking
FedEx,
for.
If someone asked me that, I wouldn't know what they were talking about.
It's a bit of a brain buster. So, Julie, we like you, even though you're not going to come down and see us at the Icons Mural. So let's just do the next two questions together.
First time we've ever accepted a pass.
Blake Lively is pregnant and expecting her fourth child with Ryan Reynolds. In which TV show did she play Serena van der Woodsen?
Passing on that one too, guys.
Oh, no, we're not accepting a second pass, Julie. No, we'll have to love and leave you. Sorry. Moving to Angela in Broadview. Blake Lively. She played Serena in a TV show.
Oh, no, I have no idea.
Okay, well, we're going to have to move on to Julia. Do you know what Blake Lively was in when she played Serena van der Woodsen?
Of course, Gossip Girl.
Girl, she's got it. Last cue. I'm going to need your singing voice as per. Happy birthday to Flowrider, 43 today. Can you finish these lyrics?
She hit the floor, she hit the floor, she hit the... Shorty got low, low, low.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. Well done. You get to choose the next song we played this morning. Would you like to hear Liam's song?
Had a bit of trouble trying to get rid of that one this week.
It's a good song.
I think it's a belter. I think it's a belter of a song. Or, Julia, would you like to hear Ben's song this morning?
I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy thing.
So, a couple of blasts from the past to choose from. You're already in the draw for Nova's First Class and 50K. You could be getting a call back from Kate, Tim and Joel this afternoon letting you know you've won. What would you like to hear?
Let's go with Ben's song. Woohoo!
All right.
I believe in miracles. Praise God. You sexy thing, you.
We are broadcasting live from outside the Elizabeth City Centre in front of our Adelaide Icons mural, which was painted by an amazing artist. Do yourself a favour, jump on Instagram now and follow this man. Mike Sander is his name, and Mike Sander Art is the Instagram handle.
He joins us now, the artist who made all this possible. Good morning, Mike. How you feeling, man?
Very good. Thanks for having me.
I mean, we got in at, 5 a.m. and you were still on a ladder, spray painting till the very last minute. Run us through the last 24 hours. Was it a mad scramble to get this done for launch day? Because we know we've had some wet weather, which obviously sort of affects the time of how much you have to paint.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mad rush towards the end there, but yesterday and the day before we did have some good sunshine, so it was very fitting to finish up the last day.
I guess two questions. Is this your biggest piece ever, and how many spray cans do you reckon you went through?
This is my biggest project to date. I reckon I would have gone through a good 50 to 60 spray cans.
60 cans. My God. So, and did you say you were here for was it 200 hours or something like that?
Yeah, so yesterday was day 25.
Oh, man.
Wow.
And it really is. It seems like your magnum opus. It's a masterpiece. We've got, so many people were calling through with suggestions of what they wanted to see on the wall. I mean, I'm looking up now. You've got Wang Wang and Fooney. You got Magic Mountain.
You got Scotty up there.
Yeah, you got Kyle Chalmers, who's going to be joining us later on. Jane Doyle, who's also going to swing by.
The Ferris wheel's there in the background. You got the grapevines. I mean, I don't know if this is a silly question, but out of all those things up there, what was the hardest thing to paint? Artistically, what was the thing where you were like, oh, this is pretty tricky?
The Farmers Union.
The Farmers Union
really?
was?
Yeah. I'd be shocked if you said the basketball. I reckon I could do that one. The rest of it is insane, though. And look, obviously you were out here for so long, and you're up there on your scissor lift. You had a lot of interactions as well. Did you meet any characters?
Actually, one of my favourite stories was probably 2 weeks ago when I was up the top doing the Farmers Union, and I think I was having a bit of a tantrum and was about ready to call it a day, and I hear this little voice say, "Hey, Mr. Mike Sanders," and I look down and there's this random girl standing there with a Snickers bar.
Oh, really? Oh,
so she'd pop down with her mum. Her name's Hannah, so if she's listening, howdy. Thank you very much.
Hannah, that's so
very,
cute.
very kind gesture. definitely needed.
You also told me earlier that a kid tried to trade you a vape for a spray can. So I suppose the question is, what flavour did you get?
Blueberry.
Ben and Lamb. It's like dopamine for your ears.
We have to speak about Remi.
Oh, yeah. So earlier this week, Remi called through. Have a listen to his story.
My sister, every time she goes to work, she steals my Santa Cruz socks.
Oh, man. How old's she?
She's 18, but she never learns. So
Well, you know what, Remi?
not good.
Now she's going to look like the idiot because you've got a $200 Priceline voucher.
Thank you so much.
That's all right. What are you going to buy?
Maybe some more Santa Cruz socks.
I don't know if they
do Santa Cruz, dude. The weirdest thing, giving a child a Priceline voucher, but it's just the prize we had. You know?
Especially $200 at Priceline
And
because
we were laughing about it, because if you know, at his age, like, what is he? He's 13. So
Yeah.
pocket money, $200. You're like, awesome. Like, you can get some PlayStation games or whatever.
I have been laughing when I think about what did he buy? What did he buy with that voucher, Liam?
The best thing is, Remi went to Priceline. he spent $200, and he joins us now. Oh, Remi, how you doing, mate?
Hi, Ben and Liam. I'm good.
Mate, I am dying to know, what did you buy from the pharmacy?
Okay, so from the pharmacy, for my dad, I got some shavers.
Sick.
For my mum, I got some perfume.
Yeah. What perfume?
And then-
What brand was it?
I can't remember. I just got the perfume.
maybe a Britney Spears number or something like that.
Yeah. And then what else did you get?
Yeah. For my sisters, even the one that stole my Santa Cruz socks,
Yeah.
I got them some jelly beans.
Oh,
Some jelly
nice.
beans.
So I mean, we've covered off your dad. You know, he's got the shavers. Mum got some perfume. You're obviously a very generous young man. Your sister's even got some jelly beans. This was your voucher. You know, it was supposed to be for you. What did you get for yourself? Was there anything left in that $200 budget for you, Remi?
Oh, yes, yeah, I made sure. So with that money, I bought a Polo cologne for myself.
Look out, a Polo cologne.
Is this the first time you've owned a cologne, Remi?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, right. Have you given it a bit of a spray before school yet?
No, not yet.
Oh,
but I will.
Mate,
before.
you put the Lynx Africa in the bin because you're a cologne man now.
What year are you in, Remi?
I'm in year 8.
Oh, all the year 8 girls are going to go wild when
Yeah.
you roll up. When you roll up all sophisticated with that Polo cologne on.
You still got $20 left of your voucher probably, and they're going, whoa, that's Remi.
You know what you could do? You could spray some on those Santa Cruz socks, so then even your feet smell cool. Okay, Remi. Well, I'm honestly surprised you managed to spend $200 at Priceline as a 13-year-old lad. But thank you so much for joining us, mates. And call up anytime.
All right, thank you.
We are joined now by producer Belle.
What's trending?
Trending all over the internet. Twitter.
Instagram.
Welcome to Facebook.
Hey guys, well, people who are catching a glimpse of the Queen's coffin at Westminster Hall have been lining up for 9 hours. We're talking 5-kilometre long line. If you didn't know, her coffin was delivered to Westminster Hall and it will be there till Monday for the funeral. Now, I have
Did you say 5 kilometres, Belle?
5 kilometres, correct. Now, just for a comparison, I did a little bit of Google mapping. Here in Adelaide, that is like if you were going to see somebody in Rundle Mall, you'd be lining up from the freeway down Glen Osmond Road all the way up. That's how long the line is.
Oh, man. Call me crazy, but my take is that she might not even be in that coffin. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like it's too special. Like maybe that's just a viewing sort of box and they've got her tucked away somewhere extra secret. I don't know. That's just my theory.
Yeah,
I don't think that's that crazy.
I don't think that's that crazy because, I mean, people saying that like, oh, like, you'd obviously, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm basing that on nothing. I just think that could be the case.
Yeah, I get you.
All right, and the worst intersections in Adelaide have been ranked. Now, I've got the top 3 for you here. Coming Coming in at number 3, actually a tie with 36 crashes, we have the famous Britannia Roundabout.
If there was only one more crash, they could have gotten further in the power rankings.
And Wommer Road, now I don't know if we're going to say this right, Stebenheath Road.
Stebenheath Road, yeah.
Now, coming in number 2 with a just mere few more, 38 crashes. We have, coming in number 2, Curtis Road and Peachy Road.
Nice.
But coming
Not all
in,
peachy there.
number 1, topping it all off with the most crashes, the most dangerous intersection in Adelaide with 40 crashes, Marion Road and Sturt Road.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't have picked that.
Yeah.
Good on you guys. Get some new lights. I'm going to let you finish, though, but I still think Britannia Roundabout is the worst intersection. Do you remember, Belle? Obviously, you didn't even know how to pronounce that road there. You're a Melbourne native, but the first week you came to Adelaide, we got you to drive through the Britannia Roundabout. Here it is here.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. What are you doing? That was actually really bad. That was definitely not right.
I think we actually caused 3 crashes that day. That's probably why it's third in the list.
And finally, Hollywood heartthrob Timothée Chalamet has revealed in an interview with British Vogue the wild life advice that Leo DiCaprio has given him. Now, it is PG rated, but he did say to Timothy, the key to success is no hard drugs and no superhero movies.
Here it is, kid. No hard drugs, no superhero movies, and no women born before 1997.
It's Ben and Liam.
It's pretty chilly, Liam, outside the Elizabeth City Centre. We're on the cinema side if you want to come down and say hello. The main reason you want to come down, though, is to see our Adelaide Icons mural. It looks amazing. If you can't get down here to see it with your own eyes, though, you can check it out on the Ben and Liam Instagram page.
Yeah, look, so many people were calling through. It was all your suggestions as well on this wall. You got the Popeye up there, you know, you got all sorts of different things, the festivals, and you've got
Foonie up there.
Even the Ferris wheel, Scotty's up there, classic. A lot of people were calling through about, humans as well. They saw as iconic. One of them being Kyle Chalmers, Olympic gold medalist. He's going to be joining us later on. The other, who we would consider Adelaide's mother, Jane Doyle, who is painted massively, and she's done us the service of also joining us this morning. Jane, good morning.
Good morning, boys. This is brisk.
Yeah, it is, and this is so exciting because this is the first time we've seen you in real life.
Yeah.
We didn't know if it was.
We see you every night on our TV screens, but never in the flesh. You're here now. You've seen it now for the last 15 minutes or so. You've had a little bit of time to digest it. What's your initial thoughts?
It's extraordinary. Mike Sander is amazing.
Yeah.
He's an extraordinary artist, and it's like looking in the mirror.
Yeah, well, I must admit,
well, a big mirror.
It's kind of, let's be honest. For him, he's got the pigeon up there. It doesn't matter if he stuffs that up, but he really doesn't want to do you a disservice if he knows.
Can I say, he hasn't stuffed up the pigeon. The pigeon is amazing.
Oh yeah, exactly.
This art is really underrated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mural art is just taken off recently, and it's extraordinary. I've taken up watercolours, gentlemen.
I know.
Of a certain age, and I've taken up watercolour painting. Now, for the youngsters at home, that doesn't involve a spray can. It involves a small brush, water, and some paint. And can I tell you, I am rotten at it.
Yeah.
But I have developed an absolute renewed appreciation of people who can do what Mike's done here.
Do you think now, after seeing what Mike's done, when you get home tonight, Jane, do you think you might pick up a spray can?
Unlikely.
You might, if you're catching the train tomorrow morning, you might see Jane in an overpass somewhere trying her hand at some graffiti.
I wouldn't tag. And can I say, that's another thing that I think mural art has a bad name. I was talking to Mike earlier, and he was at pains to point out, no, he wasn't one of those kids that went around his suburb tagging. He was one of those kids who was just artistic and has now developed into a full professional artist. And you guys may or may not know, but I love the arts. And so I'm just in awe of anybody who can do what he's done. I mean, the detail in it is extraordinary.
It's truly wild.
It is.
Can we also say as well, Jane, obviously we're so used to seeing the top half of you on the news desk, but you've pulled up like a rock star this morning.
I've got legs.
Yeah, I know you do. And you're wearing snakeskin Cubans.
They are badass.
Looks like you look like one of the characters in Scarface or something. It's very, very cool.
I'm sure if I knew what Scarface was, I'd be impressed.
Not seen Scarface.
Scarface?
No, I haven't.
Tony Montana? Oh, that's a classic. You got to watch it this weekend.
Jane, thank you so much for coming down this morning. We really appreciate you letting us paint you on the mural, and we appreciate you coming down to see it with your own eyes.
And look, I'd suggest anybody, don't just drive past the Elizabeth City Centre. Come in here and have a look at it because, Kyle and I, and can I just say, I'm secretly delighted to be sighted beside Kyle.
Yeah.
But it's really worth a good look at because there's so much to see. The Gumaraka rocking horses on there, the Mall's balls are there, the iced coffee, the pandas are there. I mean, really,
it's got
my
it all.
life is complete now.
It's got it all.
We're joined now by your Saturday morning breakfast host, Jodie Oddy. G'day, Jodie. How you doing?
Good morning. And no one's anticipating, graffitiing on this wall because it looks absolutely spectacular, you guys.
Yeah, thanks, but we didn't do it. You know what I mean?
You didn't?
Yeah, no, it's all Mike's work, and we just got people's suggestions of what should be up there. Do you have a piece that you've noticed? Do you have a sort of favourite bit on the wall?
I just said hi to Jane Doyle, who's out here from Channel 7 this morning, and I can't work out if she looks better in real life or on the wall because she looks amazing on both, which brings me to what I want to talk about this morning.
Okay.
So I went to a charity event last week.
No need to brag.
Because I'm, good for the community and all that sort of stuff.
We've never been invited.
And I'm sitting next to this guy who I'd never met before in my life. And he was lovely. We were just chatting. And it got to the point in the night, which it inevitably does, where they go, he goes, so what do you do?
Yeah.
And I said, I work in media. And then he sort of joined some dots and he went, you're Jodie.
Yeah.
And I went, Yep, that's me.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh my goodness, I have to say, you're so much more attractive in real life than those very unflattering billboards.
God.
He goes, they're not good, are they? And I was like, well,
I think they're all right.
I thought they were okay because I actually approved all the photos. What? And then he's followed up with, and who knew you were so nice and so smart? I was like, oh my God, this guy thinks he's giving me a compliment.
I thought you were just this dumb, ugly chick on the radio.
Exactly right.
What
about that for a backhanded compliment?
Yeah.
Even it's just what?
Yeah.
Do you need it? And
it's annoying because in his head, I guess, he thought he was giving you a compliment, but that's just so backhanded.
Totally. Do you guys get the, because I get so many people saying to me all the time and they think they're paying me a compliment.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're better in real life than you are on the telly.
Once again, we're not on the telly much, so we don't get that.
Look, I wouldn't mind actually getting some backhanded compliments on the radio this morning.
These
if you
are great.
have ever received one.
Amika from Furl, what happened to you?
Someone told me I have a thick, luscious chin, and I had no clue how to take that because I am so insecure about it in general.
Hang on.
A thick, luscious chin.
Do they mean hair-wise or just as in chin thickness?
Know, from the side, you know how people have that nice jawline? I don't have that. And but I got told it was luscious, so I don't know. I had no clue how to take it. I just went, thanks, no worries.
Can I just say, Amika, from one bum chin to a thick, luscious chin, God bless you.
Hannah joins us now from Happy Valley. You've also had a backhanded compliment.
Oh, every time I straighten my hair, I've got really curly hair, and I'm sure anyone with curly hair has the same thing, that they're just people are just like, oh my gosh, you look so pretty with straight hair. And it's like, okay, but what about every other day?
Yeah.
What are you saying about my natural state?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're having to spend half an hour on it every morning. Yeah, that sucks. But look, I'm sure your natural hair looks great. Bonnie from Dudley Park, what about yourself? Backhanded compliment?
Morning, guys. Yeah, and a past boyfriend of mine, we were watching Easy A with beautiful Emma Stone.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, she's so beautiful. And my past boyfriend said, yeah, she is, but you're more beautiful. I'm not really into skinny chicks.
No! It was going so well at the start.
I didn't see that coming at all.
That's why you broke up, obviously.
Oh.
Gee whiz. Just quit while you're ahead, dude.
Oh.
You had the first half all covered.
Well, you look skinny in the rear vision mirror.
Oh,
man.
That's a doozy.
Oh,
That's brutal. I don't know if we're going to get better than that, but Lisa in Mount Barker, this is when you were getting married. You got a backhanded compliment.
Sure was. Yeah, I was getting measured up by my mother-in-law for my wedding dress, and
she stops and she goes, "Oh," and I'm like, "What's wrong?" She said, "Nothing's wrong. You're just not nearly as big as what you look." I'm sort of going, "What the hell?"
I don't understand why anyone feels like they can comment on someone's weight.
Yeah, that's shocking. Also, nice of the council to decide to start leaf blowing next to the. I probably could have picked a little bit of amount of time, but that's all good. This is what happens when you're broadcasting at a shopping centre.
Lisa, thanks for joining us this morning.
Ben and Liam, it's like dopamine for your ears.
It's a debate, a big debate. Who will win, Ben or Liam?
The big debate. Liam and I both have 30 seconds to argue our points, and then you get to decide. The jury, 0400 919 919. Today's topic, Liam. King Charles III will be a good king.
I think the world's debating this at the moment. We're all sort of just waiting it out, going, I wonder how he's going to do with this. I mean, it's pretty new, it's fresh. In fact, it's a week since we've had the king. So, look, we've both got 30 seconds each. Traditionally, Ben, you go first.
Yep.
Would you like to keep the tradition?
I'm happy to keep the tradition, so I'll be saying that he won't be a good king.
And I'm saying, I think he'll be great.
Yeah.
All right, well, your time starts now, Ben.
King Charles has just got his first job after for his entire life. He spent 73 years as a doll bludger. What a loser. He'll never be able to hold a candle to his mummy, Lizzie. She was perfection, and he is the pampered prince who needs his shoelaces ironed, and he has 6 different types of honey on his toast. That's true. Look it up. And how he meant to trust a man who has got an illegitimate child in Queensland called Simon, who he's never owned up to. That's also true. Look it up. What about when he said to Camilla he wished he was a hygiene pad so he could live in her trousers forever? That's also true. I'm not making any of this up. Lastly, who wants to bow to a man who can't even use a bloody pen because of his 8 little chipolata Slapin' Son sausage fingers? Not me.
Did he actually say that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know. I couldn't believe it when I read it.
Oh, that's crook.
Yeah.
That's all the way crook.
Yeah,
But,
and he's our king.
No, I reckon he'll be good. All right,
Liam. Well, I got 30 seconds on the clock for you whenever you're ready.
He was literally born for the role. Most people have a 4-year apprenticeship. This guy's had 73 years at Monarch TAFE. He's got his Regal Cert 3 in Commonwealth Realms. I'm telling you, this guy's ready to rule. And yeah, look, he's had a scandal or two, but they pale in comparison to his brother Andrew, the Duke of non-existent perspiration and lies. Game recognises game. And for his whole life, Charles has shadowed the best to ever do it. Lizzie was the Jordan of ruling kingdoms. He must have learnt a thing or two. He's kept a cool demeanour throughout this whole process. His mother's death, the world watching his every move, pens being in the wrong place. Plus, how many other monarchs have had fingers that double up as sausage snacks?
I like that we both chose to end on the sausage gag.
We've got radio brains, mate. We know we know the high point's going to be the sausage fingers.
I also feel like that's a low blow, though, just using Andrew as a distraction to go, he's better than Andrew.
Well, he is. Well, I mean, that's another option. He's also, the Queen's son.
All right, look, you get to decide who wins the big debate this morning. You can text us your opinion on 0400 919 919. Was it Liam saying that he will make a good king? Mm-hmm. Or was it me saying that he won't? We'll tally up your votes and find out who wins.
Yep, and producer Belle joins us. G'day, Belle.
Good morning.
You have the text line in front of you. People have been texting in, and you've tallied the votes. Out of interest, though, I mean, no, it doesn't sway, but who do you think won? Like, personally, do you think Charles will be a good king, like I'm saying, or do you think he'll be terrible, like Ben's saying?
Look, I will side with Ben on this one, actually.
Thank you, Bill.
All right. For personal belief or because of the debate?
Because of the debate. Well,
sounds like personal belief. Yeah. Sounds like Bill hates our new king.
Well, look, you know what? I do have the text line in front of me. Okay. And the text line says a complete opposite opinion, 100% to Liam.
That was a debate, a big debate. We now have the winner.
Winner, winner, sausage dinner.
You know what? You know who my king is, Liam?
Who?
King Kyle.
King Kyle Chalmers.
Yep.
Brought
broadcasting live outside the Elizabeth City Centre, Liam, on the cinema side, the red wall side, and we are in front of our Adelaide Icons mural. It's 120 square metres. Come down, say g'day. We're going to be joined by the Premier very soon to do the ribbon cutting. If you can't make it, though, and you just want to see it with your own eyes, check out the Ben and Liam Instagram page because there's photos up there.
Yeah, look, it's everything iconic about Adelaide. Iced coffee, the rocking horse, you know, the pandas, Scotty. You've also got Jane Doyle up there from Channel 7 who joins us this morning.
Yep.
She's admiring the work that's been done. Kyle Chalmers, Olympic gold medalist, is also up there. He's back home, though, in Lincoln at the moment, and he joins us on the phone. Kyle, good morning. How you doing?
Yeah, good, boys. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. A little bit cold. The rain is starting to sprinkle in here in Elizabeth. But so what, in Lincoln, are you playing footy or are you watching your mates play footy?
Nah, we unfortunately didn't qualify for finals. You got to play 3 games and I only snuck one in. So just be back here watching for the weekend, which would be good. But it's good to be back with friends and family for the weekend.
Because that normally happens, you know, in country footy, and they sort of go, oh, you know, their team's stacked. They got like 3 ex-AFL players. I love if they're like, you know, you're one of the best athletes in the entire world. Like, I couldn't imagine the other team would be too stoked if you were, you know, just kicking 6 on them.
But I'm a B-grade football player, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but I mean, they'd still be angry about it. It's probably good you're just watching, I think, Kyle. But thank you anyway for joining us on the phone this morning. Have you seen the mural for yourself yet?
I have. I set my alarm about 5 minutes ago, saw the photos come through, and I think it's absolutely amazing.
Awesome,
to be
man.
directly under the Farmers Union Iced coffee carton, I'm very stoked.
Yeah, we should have had it pouring over you. Sort of,
showering.
Drizzle.
With my mouth open, it would have been incredible. My favourite beverage. The first thing I do when I get off the plane from anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Have a Farmers Union iced coffee or it's nothing.
Yep.
Well, look, I'm glad our wonderful artist, Mark Sanders, captured you well. He's painted you like one of his French girls. And that's the thing, like with the faces, you obviously want to make sure you nail it.
Oh,
we don't want to do
hard.
you a disservice. But, yeah, look, it's looking great, Kyle. Well, good luck to your mates' footy team this weekend. Thanks for being an Adelaide icon. And hopefully no one draws a moustache on you anytime soon.
Thanks, boys. Thanks so much for thinking of me and having me on the wall. I think the painting's done me a lot of favours, so I'm very, very privileged and honoured to be up there. So I look forward to coming to see it live very soon.
Thanks, Kyle.
Awesome, Kyle. Thanks for that, mate.
Ben and Liam love you.
None other than our Premier, Ben Malinauskas. Good morning. Thank you so much
Liam.
for
Good morning, Ben.
making the trip.
Initial thoughts on the mural?
That's bloody spectacular.
Yeah.
The Magic Mountain's bringing back a few
I
memories.
know.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at those water slides. I think that's the water slides at the top there and thinking to myself, how anyone didn't fly off is still beyond me.
Yeah,
So.
I think it's probably a good thing that Magic Mountain's had a bit of a revamp.
I imagine, you know, when you went into Magic Mountain as a kid, it felt massive.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Everything felt huge. I just wonder what it would be like now
Well, that's it.
from an adult's
Well,
perspective,
and I
right?
think the locals sort of dubbed it after a while the big turd because it sort of looked a bit like that. Of course, now we've got the beach house, but yeah, there's a huge Farmers Union iced coffee. We got Scotty, we got the Moles Balls, we got Jane Doyle.
It's all there.
I don't know if you're a little bit salty that you didn't get your painting up there. You're only a fresh Premier, but
no, Kyle Chalmers has got it all covered, mate.
Well,
Olympic gold medal there. It's pretty exciting.
We just heard from the Hilltop Hoods. They're a bit upset that they're not up there. So I said, look, there's probably a little bit of space. We might be able to get them in there
That's
somewhere.
right.
I don't know.
Look, we are going to be doing a ribbon cutting this morning, which is exciting because I've never actually seen a real life ribbon cutting before. Have you done one before?
Okay, I've done a couple since becoming Premier.
Yeah.
The first one, either was my cutting style or the scissors were blunt.
Right.
I suspect it was the former. So
Yeah,
I've
okay.
learned that keeping it taut
Okay.
is pretty important.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, look, I'm going to hand over the ceremonial scissors that we got from Officeworks this morning. And what I think we might do, I don't know if there's any words that you say before you officially... Cheers to that guy in the Commodore. I don't know if there's any official words you have to say before opening something.
Well, I feel somewhat priprivileged standing next to Jane as I undertake this rather official duty. Jane's presided over a lot of official functions in South Australia over the years, so there's a bit of pressure. But I think we can go with something like, we hereby cut the ribbon and declare the mural officially open. Does
Yeah.
that sound
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, yeah.
So why don't when Premier Peter Malinowski says that, why don't we all do a big count, like a 3, 2, 1?
Hang on, 3, 2, 1. Then he says that, or he says that, and then we say 3, 2, 1.
We got to work this out. 'Cause you only get to cut the ribbon once.
Say it, then 3, 2, 1.
I think you say it, then 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Okay. All right, guys. Oh my God, we're going to witness a real ribbon cutting here. Okay, here we go.
This is live.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Well, it's a great privilege to be able to officially open the SA mural here at Elizabeth City Shopping Centre.
3,
2, 1.
Nice.
It's open.
Look, sharp scissors.
Yep.
Tight ribbon. Absolutely perfect.
That was. I mean, we had the Channel 7 news camera here. If you didn't, Premier can't even cut ribbon. You could see that on the news
right.
tonight if it went poorly.
Come on down.
Now it's the file footage of me cutting things. So if we cut funding to something, now we've got some file footage.
That's true. That's true.
All right, come on down and see it with your own eyes if you get the chance. The Elizabeth City Centre, it's on the cinema side. We have had an incredible mural painted on the cinema side of the Elizabeth City Centre by the incredible artist. We've got Mike Sander. He's done the artwork. You can find him on Instagram, Mike_Sanders_art. And I'm going to cross now over to Liam, who is in the scissor lift, all thanks to Access Hire. Liam, what are you doing in the scissor lift?
Well, obviously we got Scotty up here, an icon of South Australia, and earlier in the year, people might remember that we revealed ourselves, Ben, as the googly-eyed bandits, and we actually got a scissor lift, went up to the top of Scotty. The scissor lift we got wasn't high enough, though, so what we did is we just photoshopped the eyes on. And then there was controversy because the guy who owned Scotty's Motel said we ruined it.
He said we damaged it.
And then we said, no, we didn't, because we didn't actually touch it, and we can prove we photoshopped it. And then it was we were in the crime section.
We were in the crime section of the advertiser.
And people were like, how dare you destroy the icon? And we're like, look at it. It's still there. It's fine. But we thought, Scotty's got his normal eyes on this mural, so why don't we get in the scissor and put some googlies on him, and so that he can forever have googly eyes. Look, I'm not great with heights, but I'm here with Mike, who's spent a hell of a lot of time up here because he painted this thing over 200 hours. Shall we take her up?
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, beam me up, Scotty. Am I right? All right, here we go.
All right, Liam is in the scissor lift. All thanks to Access Hire. Up he goes. Gone pretty quick.
Wow, I can see Super Cheap Auto from up here. And Pet Barn.
All right, this is how big the mural is. They're about halfway. They're going past the Moles Balls as we speak, past the gazebo on the Torrens River. They're at Scotty's Bagpipes right now, right next to the Farmers Union Iced Coffee. All right, Liam, you're at Scotty's eye level now.
Oh, hi. Hello there, Scotty. All right, well, I'm going to chuck the first eye on.
All right.
I must admit, when it's this high, it's a little rickety, isn't it?
It looks shaky.
It is shaky. And it's raining now. I'm going to try and do this quick. I mean, this would really end things poorly. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna slowly reach over.
What?
That's one googly. That's one googly on Scotty.
Well, obviously, we'll put this on the socials as well because that looks pretty funny.
Mike, how high are we right now?
About 10 metres at the moment.
10 metres.
Oh, okay. Hey, should I do the eyes facing normally, or should I do like one on the chips, one on the dips? Like,
Just do it normally. They're already googly.
Nah, you know what? Nah. One fixed, one variable. Here we go. I'm going to give him proper googlies. I don't know what he's been on, this guy, but he looks like he's having a good time. There you go. Scotty has his googlies on.
Hey,
we've officially cut the ribbon. What do you think, Ben? Is the there's cheers from the crowd. What do you think? Is the Adelaide Icon mural officially open?
It certainly is, Liam. Look, if you didn't get a chance to come down this morning, obviously it's going to be here for as long as it possibly can. So make sure you come down, you see it with your own eyes, you get a photo with it. I got a couple of thank yous to get to, though. Obviously, I think the biggest one has to go to Mike Sander, who spent weeks getting this ready. He's put all his blood, sweat and tears into it, and it looks absolutely incredible. Make sure you follow him on socials. Massive thank you to the Elizabeth City Centre for letting us use their enormous 120 square metre wall. Of course, this wouldn't be possible as well without Farmers Union Iced Coffee. You can try the legend without lactose for yourself with new Farmers Union Iced Coffee. Lactose free. It's a Farmers Union Iced Coffee or it's nothing. Also, big shout out to Exus Group as well, because they've painted it with this surface protection, so that way people can't graffiti it. So for graffiti removal and all your industrial cleaning needs, the job that you don't want to do, get Exus Group.
Yeah.
A massive thank you as well to Jane Doyle for coming down and being there for the ribbon cutting. Peter Malinowskis, our Premier, as well, for doing the ribbon cutting. Kyle Chalmers, of course, joined us this morning on the phone. I think, Liam, that's all the thank yous.
Yeah, and once again, big ups to Exus, because as we said, it's graffiti proof, so do your worst.
No, don't say that, because I don't want to encourage it.
It's not, we can scrub it right off. No, honestly, I would be so heartbroken if anyone even so much as touched a texter on this thing.
Also, thank you to everybody for coming down and standing in the rain to see her. I think Jane Doyle's literally about to get blown away in the rain with her umbrella. You are on Nova 919. Good morning, Adelaide.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.